again, Scott was one of the first ones who helped me flesh out some of these ideas. And unfortunately, at that time, we didn't have a nice little neat package of 5 steps that you
No,
take. I
man.
mean, we were just trying to hack our way through this. But tell us a little bit about your life after getting unbusy.
Yeah. So, I mean, let's just start with the reality. There's still a lot of pressure, internal and external, to get a ton of things done. I still have
Sure.
more ideas than I have time or capacity to do it. But honestly, I really don't live with a guilty sense that I ought to be doing it all. Part of that is in a lot of those conversations wrestling, you and I got more and more clear on what it is I am supposed to be doing. What are the most important things? And we learned to say, hey, how much time and energy does it take to do these things? And you start rank ordering things like, what does it mean to be a good father? It means I got to be done at certain times of the day and block those and mark that out. And I start doing that. And I no longer feel guilty about like, hey, it's daddy time. Dad's done with work. I'm off the clock. I am all in with my kids. I don't
Yeah.
check my phone in the evenings. I don't worry about that kind of stuff. And while I still have to put some effort into it, I can say no. And I can say no. And when I think through why I'm saying no, it means I'm saying yes to things like my kids or key projects or a creative piece that I'm working on. And it's good. I mean, we just talked about this the other night, Garland, right? We had, I was writing a book with another guy, and me and my co-author were talking, and life was getting busy and things were getting hard, and nobody had pressured us to write the book. It was a cool project. It was a creative idea, but we looked at each other and we said, you know what? We need to take a break. We need to take a
Yeah.
break until we have the capacity to do this with excellence and not hurt our families. And we both felt free to say, we're pushing pause on the book. And we just picked the book right back up 2-3 months ago, and we reconnected and talked and said, I think I'm ready to add this back in a way that won't be disruptive to my life. And the freedom to do that kind of stuff, to know where the lines are, to know what matters, to know when things get crazy, what I can walk away from in order to protect what's important. Honestly, I have less crazy schedules and I have way better results.
Yeah.
Physically, I feel better. Family wise, honestly, I mean, I'm still learning, and there's always, the human factor of like, I don't do what I wish I could do, but
Sure.
really, like, I don't feel like my family and we talk regularly. I know they say to me, you're present, you're engaged, we enjoy this. Like, it's
Mm.
working. I feel rested. And man, the product, I mean, the book we're actually putting out is far better than I think what would have happened if we'd have just rushed it out there because we have to. I mean, even creatively. Yeah. Oh, it's awesome. And it takes
Yeah.
work to know where those boundary lines are, but that's a whole lot less work than trying to unrealistically do everything just because I think it maybe ought to, should, could, because somebody wants me to. Like, oh, the
Yeah.
freedom, man. I'm never going back.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, just a little recap there. What I'm hearing is you're more rested, right? There's a greater sense of peace that's in your life. You're actually accomplishing more with less or even no guilt in all the things that you're saying no to. And I can attest, like Scott and
Amen.
I in his business have had to do some hard no's where we've said this part of the area, this part of the business is profitable, but it's not the best thing for us to do. And so we needed to cut it, which actually helped us increase profits in the long run. Deeper relationships with your family. And I think and know you are involved in less, but producing much more.
It's true.
Scott, hey, thank you so much. Thanks for being my friend. Right.
Back at you, man.
Yeah. Thanks for being my friend. Thank you for being on here today. Thanks for writing the foreword to my book. I'm super thankful for you, and looking forward to seeing you in the lobby in like 2 minutes so we can go serve our clients. So
Deal,
thanks, everybody.
man.
Have a great day.